just think about it for a minute. Almost everybody spends most of their life living in a totalitarian system. It's called having a job. When you have a job, you're under total control of the masters of the enterprise. They determine what you wear, when you go to the bathroom, what you do. The very idea of a wage contract is selling yourself into servitude. These are private governments. They're more totalitarian than governments are.
But they can't legally murder you or imprison you.
They can't legally murder you, but they can control everything that you do. Okay?
Well, again, the right-wing libertarian argument would be, well, you're free to leave at any time.
Yes, you're free to starve. That's exactly right. You have a choice between starving or selling yourself to a tyranny. Very libertarian. The right-wing libertarians, whatever they believe, are actually deep authoritarians. They're calling for subordination to private tyrannies, the worst kind of tyrannies.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It is the Sensei here at Kung Tech Fu. Once again, reminding you that if you are here to escape wage slavery, if you are here to switch your paradigm and your belief system, if you know and understand that you can truly be free and be unstoppable, know and understand that you have a weapon at your disposal, and that is cryptocurrency, my friends. That's right. We are here once again for another episode of Things You Should Know, ladies and gentlemen. And what should you know? You should know that you have a tool. You have a tool, finally, that cannot be taken away from you. You have a tool that will allow you to be your own bank. You have a tool that will allow you to transform and transcend your life. You have a tool that will allow you to aspire to anything that you want to do. You have a tool for generational wealth. That's right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to remind you that one of the first steps to being a fully self-contained unit, to being financially independent, ladies and gentlemen, is first to know the landscape, ladies and gentlemen. I see a lot of things going on but I understand it, because when it comes to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, just think about it. If you give every idiot on the planet a microphone and a camera, this is what you get. I'm not saying that, you know, there's not a lot of good information on YouTube. There it is. But you have to be able to disseminate the information, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't believe somebody because they're on camera. It is not about belief. It's about knowing. It's about having the knowledge. And speaking of that, you don't want to be turned into a fool, ladies and gentlemen. Now, being a fool is not an inherent thing. It is not this person's a fool, that person's not a fool. No, you can easily be turned into a fool just by being deceived, ladies and gentlemen, because that's exactly what it means. A person that has been led into a situation without his knowledge. So I lost my premium for quite some time because I had switched cards and all of that stuff, and the payment didn't transfer over, whatever. But I started to notice that these commercials that were coming on with Michael Saylor and Brad Garlinghouse and Vitalik Buterin, all of the top dogs in crypto, and they're still coming on. And if you don't have premium, you probably see them all day, every day, where they're saying, oh, send your Bitcoin in and we'll send you double back. Send your XRP in and we'll send you double back. Send your Ethereum in and within 5 minutes we'll send you double the Ethereum back. These are scams, ladies and gentlemen. These are scams that YouTube is promoting. Now, they want to be all up the YouTubers' backside with a microscope, yet they take payment from these advertisers that are doing outright scams, ladies and gentlemen. When you see Michael Saylor on the video camera, when you see I forget the guy's name from Solana, the top guy in Solana, when you see Vitalik Buterin from Ethereum, when you see Brad Garlinghouse and they're saying, oh, send in, just think about it. These are multi-millionaires and billionaires, and they're telling you to send your money in so they can send you double back. Just think about that for a second, okay? These are outright scams, and if you send your money in, don't say I didn't tell you. So, what are we here to describe today, ladies and gentlemen? We are here to talk about another misnomer that is going on in the crypto sphere, where I hear a lot of people saying that doing crypto on your phone is not safe. That is not true. You are talking to a person. I've been here since the first computer entered the market for human consumption, okay? Way back in the days of the TRS-80 Model 1 and 5.0 floppy disks. So I'm here to tell you, and I was also a computer tech that ran my own lab for years. I did data entry, I did graphic design, I did animation, videographing. I've been on the forefront for a very long time. So I am here to tell you that doing crypto on your phone is not only safe, but it's probably safer than your laptop, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you think about it, doing crypto on your phone provides a layer of protection that most of you, 99.9% of you, don't have, which is biometrics. Okay? So no one understands that when I do a transaction on my phone, I have to utilize my biometrics. So I've got 2FA, I've got biometrics, you know, I've got my Keystone Pro, all of these layers of security, ladies and gentlemen. So do you have these layers on your phone? So I just want you guys to understand, this is why my show is called Things You Should Know, because the more you know, the more you can bring that which you want into manifestation, which of course is financial independence, or what people be calling being rich. So we all know about KINESIS money that I always talk about, ladies and gentlemen. KINESIS money is about tokenization of gold and silver, because as Larry Fink has said, and a lot of people in industry has said, that everything is going to be tokenized, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I'm showing you the difference between regular DeFi and institutional DeFi. We now have institutional DeFi, ladies and gentlemen, which is where things like XRP comes in, where Stellar Lumen comes in, XDC comes in, and all of those things. The second thing that we have, of course, is something else called ULTIMO, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ULTIMO is a very useful tool, because what it's going to do for you is it's actually going to give you an offshore banking account, ladies and gentlemen. And not just an offshore banking account, but an offshore crypto bank account. That's right. You could take the dividends that you earn from your crypto, and you will be able to access the world with your Ultimo Pay offshore account today. So how it works is you take your crypto in, you exchange it into fiat, and you're able to take it out the ATM or shop online as you normally would, ladies and gentlemen. So the links for all of these referral links will be down in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've also heard people vilify people for giving referral links. Like I said, you give an idiot a microphone and a camera, this is what you get. These people lack understanding. When I give you a referral link, ladies and gentlemen, there is no deception in that. There's no vilification in that, and nor should it be vilified. What I am giving you is I am giving you safe passage through the crypto space. So you don't have to worry about going to a site that looks identical to the original. That's a scam. You see, because if you go searching for a contract address, this is why I provide the contract addresses to the tokens. I provide the right sites with my referral link, because as you guys know and understand, you know, you need safe passage through the crypto space. There are many, scammers out there, saying that will create a site or a token with the same name. It's like, you will not be able to tell by looking at it that it's a scam, okay? That's why it's a scam, because it's like a bear trap. It's something you don't notice until it got you, okay? So look for my referral links down in the description so that you can have safe passage in the crypto space. And I urge you to get Like I said, I am not a financial advisor, but I do have some suggestions for you. And I suggest that you get yourself a tool belt. And one of those things, one of those tools that should be in your tool belt is Ultimo, because once again, once you do that, you will be out of the jurisdiction of all of the three-letter people that want to cut in, you know, into your into your profits. Okay, so yeah, you know, they're going to convince you, hey, you know, they don't understand the difference between digital assets and financial securities. Why do you think Gary Gensler is running around trying to say everything's a security except Bitcoin and Ethereum? There's a reason for that, because if he can attach that label to crypto, then that means that they will be getting paid out handsomely all the time. It's a shakedown, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what it is. It's a shakedown. So the last thing we're going to talk about before we get into this video is we're going to talk about SPRITZ Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And SPRITZ Finance is similar to Ultimo, but what it does is it allows you to off-ramp your crypto to your bank account in just one transaction, ladies and gentlemen. Now, me, I don't use it for this because, you know, I'm basically removing myself from institutional banks per se, because I am more and more becoming my own bank, totally self-reliant, okay? But it's a process, ladies and gentlemen, as we transfer from one thing to another, as we transform from wage slavery and depending on institutions that we have to beg for our money, to being totally self-reliant, okay, and having our wealth outside of the system and outside of the jurisdiction of three-letter people that don't want you to have anything, okay? So basically, you can send your crypto to your bank. You can pay your bills. I use it for that. I use my crypto to pay my bills. You can load your SPRITZ digital card that they give you on here. You can secure your payments, or you can pay anyone, and you could do automated payments as well. So SPRITZ Finance, I will also leave that link down in the description below. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. And today, we are going to talk about AI, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to do a video formerly on Solana and the Pulse chain, and I'm still going to do that video. But being that this video is time sensitive, I'm going to go into this one. So very quickly, just to give you a quick coming attraction of the next video, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about Pulse domains that just came out, ladies and gentlemen, where you can have, I got kongtechfood.pls. Matter of fact, if you go to my Twitter, you'll see it no longer says kongtechfood by itself. It now says kongtechfood.pls, which is my domain. Okay, but it's not only my handle to the PLS domain, but I've also, as you can see down here at the bottom, I've also mapped several of my addresses so that I can also use it as a human readable form wallet, so people can actually send to kongtechfood.pls, and they can send, as you can see here, Pulse, they can send XRP, they can send Solana, they can send Hashgraph Hedera, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and it will disseminate it and it will go where it needs to go. So let's just go back here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to get into AI, ladies and gentlemen. AI is the wave of the future. AI is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. And there are a lot of really big projects. And you want to talk about institutional DeFi? This is where the institutional money is going. And I'm not only going to show you from an educational point of view, I'm going to show you how you can get in on this and how you can use this as, how should I say, a formidable part of your portfolio, ladies and gentlemen. So that's another suggestion that I have for you guys. If you're new to crypto, learn the landscape, learn how to navigate, know how to get from point A to point B, know how to use bridges, know how to create an LP token to provide liquidity to a platform. If you don't know what that means, stay tuned, because we go over things like that. But you're going to need to know these rudimentary things that you're going to have to use over and over again, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this is AItech.io, ladies and gentlemen, if you go here. Now, this is a wonderful platform that I found a long time ago, and it was given to us by another platform known as Cetify, ladies and gentlemen. What is Cetify? I'm going to tie this all in together. What is Cetify? Cetify, ladies and gentlemen, is a launch pad, okay? That's what it's called. That's what it's known as. It is known as a launch pad. We're going to go here and we're going to take a quick look at it, okay? This is where I first discovered AI tech, okay? Now, this is a huge platform. Do not dismiss this, okay? This is huge, all right? But this is right here, this Cetify, when you go here, you know, you can do staking, you can provide liquidity, but what it does is it allows you to get access to tokens before they go public so that you can get it at the lowest possible price. And then when it surges to the top, as it always does, you have the option to sell a little bit or to sell all of it. I mean, it's up to you, you know, and that's one thing about being your own bank. You get to decide. You get your life back. See, when you're a wage slave, you don't have the power of choice. You can't pay attention to your life. Your life is dictated to you. You know what I'm saying? Like Chomsky just said, you know what I'm saying? You're told what to wear, the dress code. You're told when you can go to the bathroom. You're told when you can have a vacation. You're told how much you're worth. You know, all of these things. And if you happen, in these days and times, if you happen to say the wrong thing on social media, then that can get you fired, okay? If you don't go with the current narrative of the day, because that's a thing now. But anyway, you know, I found out about AI tech on this launch pad, and I knew about it before it even launched, and I invested in it, and I actually did quite well. And then, being that, as you can see, I got a million things going on, you know, I kind of forgot about it, you know, but this is the wave of the future. And the thing about these guys, I'm not going to go in depth because I have several other things to cover. But the thing about this is that these people are not just building a product that is online or a token, you know, that's some hyped up token. These people are actually building a facility, ladies and gentlemen, to provide, you know, broadcasting and well, let them tell you, okay? Now, from governmental forces, they enable varying levels of access to authorized users, security monitors. They employ a highly secure protocol for automatically, discovering private enterprise chain. They enable the assignment of varying levels of access to authorized users. We already read that one. Discovering assets within the data center, independent of IP or MAC addresses. This ensures a robust and believable method of asset identification while maintaining stringent security measures. Okay, so that's what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They're providing a protocol, a secure protocol for a data center. It's an actual facility, ladies and gentlemen. So this is AI tech. And they have a coin, and you can stake the coin, you can provide liquidity, and you can do all of that good stuff there. But that's not why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we can also take a look at other AI projects like Render, okay? Now, Render, of course, is advancing the next generation of rendering and AI technology. So all of the big, you know, rendering, if you don't know what rendering is, those of you that are not into graphics, it's basically makes the graphic looks very smooth and very, you know, aesthetically pleasing, if you will. Okay, so Render is being used a lot on Solana. As a matter of fact, Solana is one of the top places that the Render Foundation has chosen because of its ability to process 650,000 transactions per second. Okay, that's, or is it 60? I think it's 65,000. Yeah, it's 65,000 transactions per second. I misspoke there, but yeah, 65,000 transactions per second. And Solana also has the ability within its technology to use something known as parallelism. Now, basically, I know that's a really, you know, complex word there, but all that really means is it has the ability to process several transactions simultaneously, seamlessly, okay? Because the transactions, the TPS is so high, the transactions per second is so high, ladies and gentlemen. But what we're here to really discuss, ladies and gentlemen, is we're here to discuss TauPad. Now, what is TauPad, ladies and gentlemen? This is TauPad. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it a nice little refreshing right here. But it's building DeFi for DAO, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I said DAO because that's actually how it's pronounced. Yes, I am the sensei. And as a sensei, I have studied Taoism. Okay? So when you see the Tao of Jikendo, when you see the Tao of this, when you hear somebody say Tao, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? It's like somebody saying Jungian psychology. You say, it's pronounced Jungian psychology. See, if a person does not know how to pronounce something, you automatically know that they are not well versed in that subject. So I am here to tell you that building DeFi for DAO. Okay, now what is DAO? DAO is a coin. DAO comes from BitTensor, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, people don't know philosophy. They don't know, any of this stuff. But I'm telling you, it's pronounced DAO. So please do yourself a favor and don't say Tao, because people that know are going to look at you like you're an idiot. All right. So making DAO liquid and interoperable, powered by TPAD's value and accrual design, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, it offers holders benefits through a delegated DAO staking, a BitTensor focused launchpad, and a bridge for wrapped DAO transfers between Ethereum and Arbitrum, ladies and gentlemen. So it's decentralized, transparency, bridge, synergy, launchpad, governance, encourage platform and voice matters to the holders, steer the project's trajectory, TBAD, tokenomics. And you can go through all of this stuff yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just here to be the messenger, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to show you what is available to you. Okay? This is why you have to be a mature adult and you have to make your own decisions. Okay? Now, if you go here, the link tree for the DAO pad is here, and that will supply you with the website, the Raptile bridge, the chart, the Telegram, all of that stuff. If you go out here to X, ladies and gentlemen, you will see it right here. You can go to the DAO pad, the DAO pad. I've been hanging around too many of you guys actually said Tao. But no, it's the DAO pad, okay? Now, even in crypto, there's things known as a DAO, okay? And in the DAO, there's it's a decentralized autonomous organization, okay? So, but this is a coin. This is different, okay? Now you can actually go over here into something like CoinGecko, and you can look up DAO. Even though it's a T, it's pronounced with a D. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. All right. Now this is the BitTensor DAO. I knew about this when it was $35 to $45, ladies and gentlemen. I knew about it when it was $35, and before I could blink my eyes twice, it was $45. And it's been rising ever since. But it's not actually about the price. That's another thing you should know. When it comes to crypto, do not have the trader's gambling mentality. Think long term. Think of things that have real world use case and real utility. Let's go and take a quick look at the BitTensor website. Now, this is the BitTensor website over here. Now, if you look here, this is not really, this website is not particularly optimized for mobile, so you're not going to see some of the things that you would see. So let's just take a look here. You got the bill, you got the white paper, you got the charter, you got the Discord, and you got the code. But if you were to go on the laptop, you would see that, as a matter of fact, if I was to turn this sideways into landscape, you would actually see the sub menu across the top where they offer you the official BitTensor wallet, where once you have your BitTensor, wherever you buy it from. And that's another thing you can use CoinGecko for, because if you go here to exchanges, it shows you some places where you can get it from. Okay. And KuCoin, Bing X, I'm sure there's some other places, but this is just what they know about. But you can go here and you will be able to create a wallet with the mnemonic phrase, of course, and you will be able to store and stake your BitTenzer. Okay. And this is the base platform. But then on top of that, you have this, which is actually providing liquidity for that. Let's just go to the DAO website and take a look, because if we go here, and matter of fact, no, this is actually what I wanted to show you. Let's go back. Let's go back one. You see, unlock your DAO liquidity like never before. Say hi to DAO Bank. That's coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got Petabyte here, launching Launchpad for BitTenzer. With DAO making new highs, it would be ignorant to miss out on its key ecosystem projects. Okay? Can be considered a microcap at just 12 MMC and is leading the launchpad for BitTenzer. First ever lending protocol for DAO, creating a DAO-backed over-collateralized stablecoin at DAO, that's string DAO USD. That is the stablecoin that's coming out, ladies and gentlemen. And basically, the future is liquid, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they're showing you. The future is liquid, okay? So this is to bring you liquidity, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So that you can actually take your BitTenzer DAO, or DAO, I should say. Take your BitTenzer DAO, and because BitTenzer DAO is a proof of work coin, ladies and gentlemen, just like Bitcoin. And the reason why it was made is because they noticed that it takes a whole lot of computation to create Bitcoin. But once the Bitcoin is created, all of that computation goes to waste. Not so with BitTenzer. With BitTenzer, what they do is they take all of that computation and they use it for machine learning, ladies and gentlemen. So DAOPad is now, if we were to go to CoinGecko and we were to put up DAOPad, we see it here, and the coin is at $14.38. So you're going to be able to stake this. You're going to be able to do a lot of things with this. So it will be a good idea for you to grab some DAOPad. It will be a good idea for you to also grab some BitTenzer DAO, which is the foundation and the root of this whole thing, because DAOPad is actually building an ecosystem of liquidity around the proof of work coin BitTenzer DAO, but they're building it in such a way where you're going to be able to utilize it on Ethereum and the layer 2 to Ethereum, which is Arbitrum, which is one of the several layer 2s that there are. You have several layer 2s. You got you got Optimism, you've got Mantle, you've got Manta and Mantle, there are several, but Arbitrum is one of my favorites. Okay, as a matter of fact, they are working hand in hand. Let me see if I can find it for you very quickly. If we can just go to the website, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, if we go to the website, maybe I can find it for you. But yes, right here, you see, these people are working directly with Camelot. And if you don't know Camelot, I don't know where you've been, okay? But Camelot is one of their partners, and Camelot has so much liquidity going for it, ladies and gentlemen. They have partners on top of partners on top of partners on top of partners, ladies and gentlemen. So I suggest that you get to know Camelot, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know what it looks like, let's just go over here and take a quick look into Camelot, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Camelot exchange, and it is primarily Arbitrum. Arbitrum is one of the best layer 2s for Ethereum going on, and I'm quite sure that you will also be able to provide liquidity over here in Camelot with T-Pad, pairing it with another coin and providing liquidity over here as well. I'm going to check that out and I'm going to get back to you guys. But this is Camelot, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. There are many things that you should know when it comes to crypto. And I just want you guys to know and understand, when you come into cryptocurrency, what you have effectively just done is you have started to shift from being dependent to independent, from going to the bank to becoming your own bank, to catapult yourself into being financially independent, ladies and gentlemen. And also you should know, when you get into cryptocurrency, you know what you just did? You just gave yourself a license to make all the money you want, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be a millionaire, you can do so in just a couple of years. You want to be a billionaire, you can do that too. Because if you make $1,000, it's real easy to make $10,000. If you make $10,000, it's real easy to make $100,000. If you make $100,000, it's real easy to make $500,000. If you make $500,000, it's real easy to make $1 million, especially when you have the know-how and the tools right at your disposal. They say success is opportunity and preparation meeting at the same point. Well, guess what? When it comes to crypto, opportunity and preparation is built in. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sensei once again letting you know, welcome to the party, as XRP Bags is saying in the background. Welcome to the party. Welcome to independence. Welcome back to yourself. Welcome back to the power of choice, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to generational wealth. Because there's a war going on outside that no man is safe from. And it is up to you to claim exempt status, to come out from among them and to be ye separate, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time. So, as I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to get this crypto.